What if I told you you could live a more happy and fulfilling life without debt? My name is Jacob King. I have lived the last 5 years completely debt free. The freedom I have found in the past 5 years is something I would love for everyone to feel. In this speech, I hope to encourage you to start paying off your debts and teach you one of the most effective ways to start attacking your debts today. America is a capitalist society. With this comes everyone wanting your money. No, so they can grow their business. With money being a finite resource, businesses have found a way to extend that resource with, you guessed it, credit cards. This gives consumers access to more money by giving them the option to buy now and worry about paying for it at a later date. American households, as of quarter one of 2024, carry approximately 1.12 trillion, yes, with a T, trillion dollars worth of credit card debt. The average interest rate for credit cards in America as of quarter one of 2024 is 21.51%, with the average credit card payment being $132 a month. What could you do with an extra $132 in 1 month? Along with credit card debt, another type of consumer debt is student loan debt. Student loan debt has been growing at an astronomical rate in recent years. From 2010 to 2023, student debt has grown from $860 billion to $1.73 trillion, almost $1 trillion increase in 13 years. There are 42.7 million borrowers, averaging out to $37,088 worth of loans per borrower. The high debt isn't the only issue with these loans. The government has issued an income-based repayment plan. The problem with this is that borrowers starting their careers don't typically have a high income, so your loan payment isn't going to cover all of the interest for the payment. Oftentimes, people are paying for years, and the principal on their amount owed has actually increased instead of going down with each payment. Americans must really love their debt, because those are not the only two types of consumer debts. The next type of debt I want to talk about is vehicle debt. America carries $1.7 trillion worth of vehicle debt, with the average auto loan being $24,297. Current statistics show that 1 in 4 vehicle trade-ins are underwater. No, not that they have flooded. This means they are worth less than the amount owed on the vehicle. At the time of trading in a vehicle that is underwater requires you to roll the loan amount left after subtracting the value of your trade into the loan of your new vehicle. Vehicles are one form of property debt. Another type of property debt I want to talk to you about today is a debt on your home, also known as a mortgage. A home purchase will be the biggest purchase most people will make in their entire life. This purchase would be very hard to make without debt. Though it is not impossible, mortgage debt in America today is $18.58 trillion worth of mortgage debt, with an average household debt of $105,056. In the past few years, we have seen interest rates increase while home prices have also increased at an astronomical rate. This makes home purchase an increasingly harder financial milestone to achieve. This has made the current administration of our executive branch of the U.S. government throw out the idea of 50-year mortgage loans. This has to be one of the worst ideas. Here's why. Even if you were to buy a home at 18, you never bought another home, you would still be paying for this house well into your retirement at 68 years old. Not to mention, this would be an even riskier loan for the creditor, so you're going to have a higher interest rate as well. In the end, you could easily pay roughly $1 million for a home that originally you purchased for around $300,000. As you have seen in this presentation, There are many negatives to debt. If you find yourself into debt and feel trapped, I have a proven way to help you get out of debt. This is the same step-by-step process I used to get myself out of nearly $160,000 worth of debt. It is called the Ramsey 7 Baby Steps. Ramsey Solutions 7 Baby Steps. Step 1, you will want to get a starter emergency fund of $1,000. Step 2, you will pay off all your debts beside your home with what is called the snowball method. You do this by listing your debts from smallest to largest. Start by paying extra principal payments towards your smallest debt every month and working towards your largest, gaining momentum as you go and start paying off loans. Once you have paid off your debts, you will start saving 3 to 6 months of expenses. This would be baby step number 3. Step 4 is starting to invest 15% toward your retirement. If you have children, then simultaneously you will want to start step 5, which is starting to save for children's college. Along with this step 4 mentioned previously. Step 6, you will start paying off your home early. And then finally, baby step 7, you will focus on building wealth and being generous. Now imagine what you could do if your entire paycheck wasn't going toward all these payments. You can go from living paycheck to paycheck to getting an unexpected $1,000 expense and just being an inconvenience instead of keeping you up for nights trying to figure out how you will make ends meet. In conclusion, your debt is something that can very heavily weigh you down. Americans hold trillions of dollars in debt. Credit cards carry very high interest rates and are one of the most common forms of debt. Student debt has become a big issue in recent years with income-based repayment plans. Car debt can become even larger when we're rolling negative equity from vehicles we previously owned. And then home mortgages are hard to avoid due to rising home values. You can start paying off your debts and truly build wealth with the proven Ramsey 7 Baby Steps. I encourage you to go pay off your debt and go live your best life. Thank you for your time.